We shall start with the optic box, do the blasters, and then those hobbies back there. Good luck, everybody. $12 packs in all. Empty box. All right. We really need something big in here. Sombrero Cat. Let's go. All right. Good luck, everybody. Let's do this thing. Zay, Romeo. I do show all the cards, but I try and go quick through them, guys. So you guys will never say, I think he missed some good card. That's not going to happen. Thielen, Buckner, Watson, oops, Williams, Smith, Debo, Freiermuth, Dallas Goedert. We got a Mahomes on the My House going to KC. And Braden Fisk starting us off for the Rams. I think these, I like having the chance with these optics, but man, they have a lot of bass. I might have to bust out the bass song on these. Connor, Lil Jordan, Josh Downs, Chase Brown, Kelsey, Mosley, Rogers, Hyatt, Williams, Booty, Trey Benson going to Arizona on the green velocity with a Luke McCaffrey for Washington. I like those green velocities. We got another one coming. Micah, Derrick Henry, A.J. Dillon, Chuba, Michael Pittman, Harrison Smith, Darnold, A-Chain, Higbee, Bosa, Cade Stover going to Houston, and Devin Culp for Tampa Bay. Yeah, we need Jaden Daniels on one of these. Would be really nice, I think. Hendrickson, Kyler Murray, Drake London, Aiden, Bryce, Isaiah Spiller, Myers, Scary Terry, Tajay, Mike Evans. All right. Passing grade, Drake May for New England, and a Ray Davis going to Buffalo. Yeah. All right. QB starting out. We'll take it. We'll take it. Another green in there. Taylor, Jamar, Rashi, Diggs, Jackson, DK, Ward, McCaffrey, George Pickens, Devontae, Marshawn Lloyd going to Green Bay, and Jalen Polk for New England. Yeah, I think if we don't get a case hit in here, maybe I'll just stick to the blasters. The blasters, especially Target, have been incredible. Josh Jacobs, Sanders, Elliott, Algier, Jameson Williams, Breece Hall, Lawrence Singletary, Olave, Juju. Oh, for the Lions, little rake straw action going to Detroit, and Will Reichard for the Vikings. Hey, J-Mac, good morning. Yeah, I was surprised. You know, I got on early thinking I'd hang out a little bit and have a cup of coffee or two. I have not finished the first cup. Everybody was up early today. Cooper, McBride, Goff, Kincaid, Diggs, Ramondre, Addison, Waddle, Byron Young, Kyron Williams, Kyle Van Noy going to the Lions. I do not think I've seen that card. How about that? Brian Thomas Jr. going to the Jags. We like that. Yeah, TikTok giving me some love. Maybe it's all because of Tom Brady. I'll have to send Tom Brady a thank you letter, I think. He's changed everything around here. Keenan Allen, Sutton, Roquan, Quay Walker, Palmer, Wilkins, Eckler, Burks, Levante David. Oh, we got it. I think we got it, guys. I think we got it. We'll pull from the back. Good luck, everybody. I think we got it downtown here. Malik Neighbors on the velocity. Look at that. Nice Michael Penix, too. Beauty. All right, good luck, guys. Oh, come on. Come on. Joe Montana for the 49ers. That is sick. Nice hit. Who grabbed the 49ers today? Come on. T-Corb. Where are you at, T-Corb? Oh, that's beauty. Look at that. Just sitting there chilling in a value pack. Nice hit, T-Corb. That is awesome. Congrats. Oh, we were so due. That is nice. Is T-Corb in here? Come on, T-Corb. He better be in here. I'm sending him an invite. He needs to see that. Come on, T-Corb. All right. I hope he shows up. He's got to see that kind of hit. That's awesome. I know, and the Penix too, and a Malik Neighbors. What a pack. That is awesome. Yeah, Commander. There you go, Commander. Nice hit for you too. That's a nice one. All right. That is fantastic. All right, and we still got some packs to go. Like, we haven't even really got to the good stuff in this break. I don't know what the chances of getting 2 in one box are. I would think it's very low, but we'll see. JC, T-Law, Ford, Zay Jones, PS2, Baker, Kenneth Walker, Ayuk, Fitzpatrick, Jalen Carter. We got Chris Braswell on the silver going to Tampa Bay. And Devontae Walker going to Baltimore. Yeah, what a hit. That is awesome. Well, all I can do is hope T-Corb shows up, or he'll be very surprised when he gets his package. I don't know what that is. Cook, Mixon, Minshew, Williams, Andrews, Jalen, Garrett Wilson, Darius Slayton, Kendre Miller, Jabril Peppers, Xavier Worthy on the rookie recruits. Nice hit, KC. And a Roman Wilson for Pittsburgh. KC, that's Mr. K-Shot. We approve. I guess maybe I got to buy some more of these value packs, huh? You can hit Musgrave, Johnson, Franklin, Chubb, Wilson, Jacoby Brissett, Jones, Tyreek, Kobe, Matt Stafford, Jacob Cowing for the 49ers. 49ers just rocking and rolling. And McClellan for Atlanta. All right, last value pack. Maybe we can get one out of that blaster too. Man, that would be sweet. Double up. There's some silver back there. Allen, Gesicki, Jones, Stidham, Johnston, Mayer, Zach Ertz, Hopkins, Chris Godwin, McCaffrey, 49ers on the silver. They just don't stop. And there's our first Caleb. We'll take that. We'll take that. Well, we will say the value packs were a success today. Yes, we will. All right, let's do Prism next. Take a little optic break here. Spread these out a little bit, huh? All right, Sombrero Cat. He did it. Empty box. Hello there, person. That is a wonderful way to greet someone. I like it. I approve. Culpepper, Warren, Dallas Turner for the Vikings, and Jared Verse for the Rams on the disco. Petrie, Marshall Falk, Jalen Johnson, and Landjack on the disco. We like that, Baltimore. And a kid reporter. We'll take Landjack on the disco. Usually we're opening the lasers, so thought we'd switch it up with some disco Prism today. Tua, Terrell Owens, Quinyon Mitchell for Philly, and Jimmy Smith for the Jags. Hello there, person. Evan Ingram, Jalen Hyatt, Jim Hart, and Xavier Leggett going to Carolina on the disco. Nice hit. Going to Jimski. There you go, Jimski. You're on the board. Ivan Pace, Levante David, Jalen McMillan for Tampa Bay. Well, we're getting closer, Washington. Brian Robinson on the disco. Hey, what's up, A. Higgs? Good morning. Hey, Lion Hunter, thanks for the likes. Montana, Jerry Jeudy, Marshawn Lloyd for Green Bay on the silver, and Aroma Dunze on the fireworks for the Bears. All right, let's see if we can. All right, Sombrero Cat. Slide on back, Joe. Let's see if this can work a second time, guys. No! Chaos ensues. All right. This is typical when I try to stand stuff up back here. All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Empty box. We got Herbie, Keenan Allen, Mahomes on the My House. I think that's the second one we've gotten. And Xavier Leggett for Carolina again. Pretty sure we got one of those Mahomes out of the value packs. Maybe that's a sign. If you see that, ooh, I think we got an auto. Guys. Jonah Ellis for Denver. Tyrone Tracy for the Giants on the silver. And what do we got? Patrick Ricard on the hash marks going to Baltimore. A little bonus auto for Baltimore. Was that Browns fan? No, Benno. That's going to Benno. Never know what you're going to find. Just a random auto hanging out in a blaster. Jonathan Allen, Cortland Sutton, our boy Tip going to Arizona on the blue scope, and a Brock Bowers showing up. We'll take that. Yeah, you know, I'm not that familiar with old Patrick Ricard. So that sounds about right, Benno. I'm a guessing. Fullback. All right. Well, I hope he's a good one. That's what I'm hoping. I hope he's a good one. It's nice to get a bonus auto in there. Like, is that guy on the checklist? They have a checklist for that? I've never heard his name. Brian Robinson, Roquan, Jeremiah Trotter on the blue going to Kersaxon. Malik Washington for Miami. We'll take that. We'd take another bus. We got Tony Pollard, Quay Walker, Kyler Murray on the silver for Arizona. And there's a Drake May. All right, the QBs are starting to come out to play. We're okay with that. Exactly, Chris. I'm always happy to see an auto. But seeing an auto means we're not going to see a downtown in that blaster. So, Kate Otten, J.C. Horn, Blake Corum for the Rams. We'll take that, Rams. Nice hit. And Roma Dunze for the Bears again. I guess we can't complain when we get one downtown. Joe Montana. We'll take that. All right. Oh, you know what? I have a special place in my heart for Resurgence. I'm going to lay it down, though, so it doesn't come collapsing on us. And we're going to go with Phoenix first. All right. Empty box. All right, good luck, guys. May the hits be with you. Mostert, McBride, Bobby Wagner, Jordan Addison. Oh, I love that with the logo. That is 227 out of 399. Nice hit there, Vikings. And Braylon Allen going to the Jets. Jets have been kind of quiet so far. I think we got a filler. We do. Kyron Williams, T-Law, Jalen Thompson, filler. We got Ray Davis on the rookie rising going to Buffalo. And Brendan Rice, my boy Brendan Rice, 274 out of 299 going to the Chargers. And again, if you are new in here, my breaking schedule is Tuesday nights, Friday nights, and I guess Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings. I'll try to do that through the summer at least, kind of amping up a little bit. I used to just do 2 nights a week, and then I moved to 3. Now I'm doing 4. Queen Mosley. Oh, well, we'll pull from the back here. J.C. Latham for Tennessee. Rasul Douglas for Buffalo. That is 31 out of 99. Going to Buffalo. Good luck here, guys. What do we got? What do we got? Bucky Irving. Looky there, Tampa Bay. Is that Browns fan? Is that Browns fan getting a Bucky Irving? It sure is, Browns fan. Congrats. That one is 85 out of 149, Browns fan. Nice hit, my friend. Little RPA action. Stinky? I think I'd have to quit my job. People always tell me don't quit my day job, so I don't know if I'm ready to do that. But I'm certainly having fun doing this. Nice hit, Browns fan. Hey, and you're right on the Douglas jersey match. Good catch. Good catch, Colton. Mike Evans. Oh, we got a contours. Wilson, Jordan Love, Jamar Chase on the contours. We approve. I love the looks of those. And a Theo Johnson for the Giants. Hang in there, one. We got a little ways to go yet in this one. Plenty of time. As Tom Brady has taught me, one card can change a lot of things. Tyrann Mathieu, Mark Andrews, Derek Carr, Jalen Waddle going to Miami. That is 143 out of 299 going to the Dolphins with a Jalen Wright Dolphins pack. Sometimes you just get a pack. Yeah, that Brady card. I know he's going to be, the guy who got that card is shopping it. We have a huge card show here at the end of the month. So he's going to be shopping the card there. We're guessing that'll sell between 12 and 15. I know he immediately got an offer for 11. So I think he's going to get somewhere in his ballpark there. We'll see. Rashad White, Scary Terry, Alex Highsmith, another filler. Roman Wilson going to Pittsburgh on the rookie rising. And Theo Johnson again. This one is numbered 26 out of 399 for the Giants. T-Corb, yes. T-Corb, congrats, my friend. I was wondering where you were. Congrats, T-Corb. That came out of a value pack, my friend. Your first ever downtown. Nice. I'm glad I could provide that for you. That is awesome. That's what we do here. We bring joy. It's all about the joy. That is not a filler. Tua, Gino, pull from the back. Jaheim Bell for New England. Levante David, Tampa Bay. You just keep on keeping on. 252 out of 299, Browns fan. And what do we have here? MPJ. Oh, hello, Michael Penix. 14 out of 49. Man, sneaky two-color there. There you go. Out of 49, going to Atlanta. There you go, Commander. Yes, thank you. I can sense the excitement, Commander. Congrats. Out of 49, nice hit. Hey, welcome in, Eric. Good morning, sir. All right, we're having a pretty good break here so far. We're not done yet. We still got another auto in here and another whole box to go. Douglas, Max Crosby, Jordan Addison, Rome Odunze on the rookie rising for the Bears. We got a Joe Alt for the Chargers. And that is not numbered. For some reason I thought that'd be numbered. Looks cool though. Yeah, Eric, this filled really fast. I got on a little early and I don't know, 64 people in here. TikTok has been showing me a lot of love lately. I've been doing a lot of things TikTok has asked me to do. I'm doing it all now. And apparently, if you listen to TikTok, they reward you with some traffic. So apparently good things are coming. Lambjack, Puka, Zayflowers, Saquon, Chris Saxon, there you go. And a Chris Braswell going to Tampa Bay. Looks like another filler. Sammy Laporta, Will Levis, Demario Davis. It's a filler. I'll pull from the back. What do we got here? Nate Wiggins for Baltimore. That is sick. 64 out of 199 going to Baltimore. And these cards just look so good. And treasured tandems. Mark Duper, Dan Marino, Miami. There you go. That is not numbered. Yeah, Phoenix is one of my favorites. They always do a pretty good job. I really like the seismics they had last year, but they did another fine job with this one. Oh, we got our auto here. Good luck, guys. Najee, Kyle, pull from the back. Sweat going to Titans. We got Josh Hines Allen going to the Jags. That one is 97 out of 199 going to Jacksonville. And 13. Okereke. That is 19 out of 49 going to the Giants. How about that? Who had the Giants today? Commander. Commander. We're going to see some more stuff from Commander, I think. There you go, Commander. Out of 49. All right, one pack to go. And then the Resurgence. ETN, Stafford. We got another Contours. Olakun, Ricky Pearsall for the 49ers. Man, I'm always expecting these to be numbered. They just look so good. Nice hit. And a Jackson going to the Titans to round out the box. I have no idea, Giants. We'd have to comp that one on eBay. But Mr. Commander won that card, so it's all in his court. All right, next up, Resurgence Hobby. Oh, man, Resurgence Hobby will always have a special place in my heart. Forever and ever. This is the first one I've opened since we hit the 1-of-1 Tom Brady. So let's see if we can hit something else massive in here. I sure hope so. These boxes have been fun. They have been fun. Empty box. All right, good luck, guys. We got 3 autos. One of them will be an RPA. Let's see what we get. Jamal Charles, Fred Taylor, Favre, Bo knows. Look at that, running right at us. 200 out of 249 going to Buffalo on the Cole Bishop auto. We got Emmitt Smith on the Glimmer and Gleam for the Cowboys. Newton for Washington and a Jalen Polk. Boss Hog, I'm going to have to help you pick out a team, Boss Hog. You're having a rough go. It's a rough go. But I think you're going to like what I got for you. Ozzie Newsome, Bryce Young, Ray Lewis, Boomer, Jalen Wright, 72 out of 75 going to Miami. We got a Barry Sanders this time on the Glimmer and Gleam for Detroit. Adonai Mitchell and a Rakestraw for the Lions as well. Yeah, I think the future looks pretty good for the hobby with Tops and Control. That's kind of thick. I don't want to open that yet. Eli, Tim Brown, Bradshaw, Steve Largent, Troy Franklin for Denver, Jalen Polk on the Circuit Breakers, Chop Robinson, and Tyler Milden. I do like those Circuit Breakers. They have some fun inserts. I must say, I am a fan. Eddie George, Joe Montana, Earl Campbell, Barry, Tyler Guyton on the refractor for the Cowboys, Jonathan Brooks on the Voltaic going to Carolina, Trevin Wallace, and a Devin Leary for Baltimore. Hey, what's up, Mr. Scotty? Good morning to you. Hope you're doing good this morning. Michael Irvin, Thurman Thomas, Michael Vick, Okoye, Richard Sherman, Bryce Young on the Voltaic, Jordan Morgan, and Will Reichard for the Vikings. And Sherman was a refractor, by the way. Yeah, you know what? I think this is our RPA, but I couldn't resist. I felt we needed to, so we're going to see. Good luck, guys. Joe Thomas, Freeman, Peyton Manning, Dan Fouts, pull from the back. Marvin Harrison for Arizona. Jonathan Brooks. Hey, a nice Malik Neighbors for the Giants on the Voltaic. And come on. Oh, how about that? Carolina, Xavier Legette. We take that. Not numbered, though. Going to Carolina on the RPA. Carolina. Done all right. You done all right, the dude. Carolina. They're always underrated. Always underrated. Nice hit. Yeah, I like seeing first-time magic. Nice little Malik Neighbors to go with it. All right, we still got one more auto in here, and who knows what else. Adrian Peterson, Isaac Bruce, Hines Ward, Will Levis, Michael Irvin. That is 5 out of 225. Nice little hit there for the boys. Very nice. Jermaine Burton on the circuit breakers for the Bengals. Malik Washington and Fuaga for the Saints. Yeah, that's nice. We approve of that. We approve. We got Flutie, Singletary, Aikman, J.J. Watt, Dan Marino, Troy Aikman on the conductors, 8 out of 15. How about that? Nice hit. Cowboys are rolling. Ania Smith and Byron Murphy for Seattle. Yeah, Dallas doing all right. Savannah. Very nice, Savannah. Dallas has come alive. All right, 4 packs. Still one auto hiding in here. Yes, again. I never catch jersey matches. Drew Brees, Brian Dawkins, Frank Gore, Bob Greasy, Marshawn Lloyd on the refractor, Steve Young conductors for the 49ers. There's a little Bo Nix action. Take that. And a sweat for the Titans. All right, 3 packs. Oh, let's just roll with it. Let's just roll with it. Aaron Donald, Jones Drew, Terrell Davis, Munez, Mean Joe Green, Drew Bledsoe. This one is 184 out of 275. Nice little hit there for New England. And Tom Brady, numbered Tom Brady, 174 out of 249 on the conductors. Very nice. That one's going to Tampa Bay with Johnny Wilson and a Cedric Gray. Again for the Titans. Yeah, it has a New England look. But that is going to Tampa Bay. Interesting. And I'll do a recap when we are done, guys. And once I get it all sorted, I will help out anyone who needs it. But, man, some people did extremely well. Michael Vick, Kurt Warner, Chad Johnson, McCaffrey, Kurt Warner on the conductors, Sandra Still, and Kalen Bullock for the Texans. All right, we should have an auto here, I believe. I do believe. Good luck, guys. Edgerrin James, Marshall Faulk, Lawrence Taylor, Jerome Bettis, guess we'll pull from the back, Michael Hall, Jonah Ellis, a little Terrell Davis for Denver on the Glimmer and Gleam. It's a lot, too. It's going to Indy. 188 out of 249. Going to the Colts, which is Browns fan. Closing us out, Browns fan. Yeah, isn't that crazy on that? I did a double take. That why would they do that? Tampa Bay. That's why I wanted to make sure I showed that on camera. A weird thing there, for sure. Definitely weird. We've seen some weird stuff. All right, let me do a quick recap here, guys. Dun, 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 dun. And this will all ship out tomorrow. And if you need some help, you know I got your back. Marshawn Lloyd for Green Bay. Drake May passing grade. Cade Stover for Houston. Trey Benson for Arizona. Latu was out of 249. Tom Brady out of 249. Bo Nix. Troy Aikman was out of 15. Michael Irvin was out of 225. Boys were rolling. Malik Neighbors, Voltaic. Okereke was out of 49 for the Giants. Nate Wiggins was out of 199. Joe Alt for the Chargers. Michael Penix was out of 49. 14 out of 49. Theo Johnson was out of 399. Jalen Waddle was out of 299. Jamar Chase on the contours. Douglas, 31 out of 99. Brendan Rice out of 299. Fireworks, Adunze. Robinson Disco. Xavier Leggett on the Disco. Jimmy Smith for the Jags. Lamb Jack Disco. Jared Verse for the Rams. Caleb Cowing on the green velocity. Xavier Worthy, rookie recruits. Michael Penix, that was a nice one too. Brian Thomas, Rakestraw for Detroit. Bledsoe was out of 275. Xavier Legette, RPA for Carolina. Jonathan Brooks for Carolina. Jalen Polk on the Circuit Breakers. Jalen Wright out of 75 for the Dolphins. Cole Bishop out of 249 for Buffalo. Ricky Pearsall on the Contours for the 49ers. Hines Allen was out of 199. Barkley, Dunze, rookie rising. Levante David out of 299. Roman Wilson, Bucky Irving, RPA. That one was out of 149. Ray Davis, rookie rising. Jordan Addison was out of 399. Blake Corum, blue. Drake May. Jeremiah Trotter on the blue. Brock Bowers, tip. Bonus auto, Patrick Ricard. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. And last but not least, Joe Montana on the Downtown. Sweet hit, sweet hit. K-Shot.